We're back.
Hello, welcome to the pause menu, and welcome to the thing that's worse because now we're actually playing the game. And by we, I mean you.
Yeah, I'm the one who's got to suffer and ride on the seagull. Well, I'm not
I've
riding it, it's carrying me to my death.
I've beaten this game before. It's fine. I've suffered through it. I don't know if I know I've played Sonic's story a few times, but I don't think I've ever done a full playthrough of the game since then.
Hmm. Well, you already know how bad it is. Oh yeah, here's the part where Silver has a change of heart for some reason, but we won't find out yet because it's the wrong story.
Unless you stopped playing when you unlocked him.
That's true. You can now.
It's no use.
You
Oh,
look
hello,
like you're
Silver.
in a hurry. So, what's going on? Circumstances have changed.
Circumstances have changed.
I need to rescue the princess.
Well, what a coincidence, I'm doing the same thing.
You know what? Whatever. I had a thing I was gonna say, but now I don't care. Aren't I good at this?
You are amazing at this.
I'm expert commentator. I do expert commentary.
Follow the caviar,
Let's get to at least
because
right
that's how I can pronounce it in Sonic Adventure. Right, now what I'm going to do is jump off the edge here,
Why?
because this.
Wait, what?
Skip!
Oh, well that's kind of cool.
Yep.
See, I don't mind that being there.
Yeah, basically what I did was I just didn't have to go down that part where I go down a little bit on the rail.
That's a little hidden skip. That doesn't. I think you can. I mean, it might have been an oversight, but I don't think there's any harm to leaving that in because that's like, it's a speedrun route. Every Sonic game, almost every Sonic game has like stuff you can skip if you get enough momentum or know the world or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much every single one that's the 3D one have it, and most of the 2D ones do as well.
Did you play the Sonic 06 Unity thing?
Oh yeah,
Because this is the part of the game they
yeah, it's just like the first part of this. It's really good, it's really accurate to the original one. I mean, it's a bit buggy, but so is the original game.
I mean, it's as good as the proof of concept that they can recreate the game, but I mean, they didn't change much. I'd like to see a little more of what they could do to like make the game better, if they're gonna keep working on it.
I think they probably would make some improvements.
Because well, there were a couple things they changed, but then none of them were really groundbreaking. Like they added some different poses for Sonic when he like homing attacks off an enemy.
Oh yeah, they brought in the animations from the trailer, didn't they?
They did. And they also changed his momentum, so like he starts slower or
Oh yeah,
he
but he
builds up
does feel
speed.
slippery though.
Yeah. See, I don't think Sonic should start too slow in like a game. I think building up momentum, that's like a Sonic staple. So sure, let him build up momentum, but
Yeah. Also, I'm not Silver right now.
you're not. You're correct.
Right, Oh, Sonic,
there's
why
a
are you going
reason-
so fast? Jeez.
I mean, there's a reason they made Sonic start faster in Sonic 2. He starts quicker in Sonic 2 than he does in Sonic 1. They changed it because it was an improvement that they needed to make. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to do that sneaky little box thing
Oh
where
no!
you...
Oh no!
Oh no!
Exactly. Right, I don't want to do Silver. He's slow.
Slow!
He's too slow.
So wait, can you actually do this without being so... Well, I'm sure you can, though. I actually don't doubt that at all.
Well,
but, like,
I've
can
gone
you
up to
do
this
it,
part
rather?
before, but I haven't been able to do it before without the teleporting Sky Gem. But I think I should be able to do it with this box.
I've never... So what do you have to do exactly with the whole box thing?
Well, I did it early in the playthrough. You kind of just kick on top of it and it flies up, but it's not working right now.
I know the thing you're talking about, but, like... Do you have to like stand in a specific part of the box? Like, do you have to land on it in a certain way? Like,
I don't know. Before I just kicked it and it went up, but because
I'm sure.
I can jump out. Oh, I can't jump over there. Never mind.
Wait, could you not have like homing attacked? Would that not have
No, I
gotten
think
you?
I hit an invisible wall.
Oh,
I guess I'll just do it as silver,
I'll go on ahead.
because this might take a while to take
Sigh. Everyone's favourite.
The worst part about this is that I've got none of his skills.
So, do people consider Silver a well-designed character? I'm not so much asking you so much as I am asking in general. Like, I mean,
know.
well, because Silver's a really popular character, but I don't think it's because of like his personality, because you barely see any of his. The only side of him you see is in this game, and I mean, but I feel like usually when Sonic characters are popular, it's because people like their design, and they like. Because there are some characters people like who have like no established personality, like it's like whenever they introduce like a new Pokemon or something, people just like the design, so there's like loads of fan art or whatever.
Oh yeah, you get so much fan art of new Pokemon.
So if they introduce another new Sonic character, well, that used to be the case. Every time they would like introduce a new character, there'd be like tons of fan art of the character. Because people like to just like the designs, they like to draw them.
Yeah, like that one, like on Sonic Shorts when Shade the Echidna is announcing that guy's like, you know.
Well, I mean, there's people like that too, yes. But I mean, like whenever like a new gem character shows up in Steven Universe, you always see tons of fan art.
Oh yeah.
Just because people really like the gem characters.
Oh, I watched that episode yesterday, by the way.
Good.
I liked it.
I wonder how the ratings did, because it's on a new slot now. It's on Friday evenings.
Well,
which is
before. What time slot was it on before?
When it aired weekly before, it was on Thursdays. But people consider Friday like the Friday night, like they call it the Friday night death slot. You can look that up; it's like a real thing. Where it's like shows that air at that time are doomed to like poor ratings and maybe cancellation and stuff.
Wait,
I don't.
seriously?
I
Why
mean,
is it just that time?
I don't know much about it. I'll admit. Like, I mean, it could just be people being over dramatic, but you know what? I'm on my computer. I can look it up while we're talking about it.
Yeah, because we have internet and stuff. Technology is beautiful.
Friday night death slot. Alright, I'm gonna
Okay,
read
what
the
was the
Wikipedia
indication
page.
of that I was going to become Sonic there?
None.
I
The end.
just went round a corner and Sonic said, "Right, it's my turn. Get out of here, bitch. It's my turn.
I'm the main character.
I talk like this."
Okay, this is from the Wikipedia. The Friday night death slot, or Friday evening death slot, is a perceived graveyard slot in American television. It implies that a television program in the United States scheduled on Friday evenings, typically between 8 and 11 p.m., is destined for cancellation. The term possibly began as a reflection of certain shows' dominance of Friday night in the 1980s and 1990s, which condemns to death any television... Wait, what? Wait, the term possibly began as a reflection of a certain show's dominance of Friday night in the 1980s and 90s, which condemns to death any television shows scheduled opposite those programs. Today, it reflects the belief that young, single Americans rarely watch television on Friday or Saturday nights, thereby removing from the household the most lucrative demographic for advertisers. So, there.
I
Friday
see.
night death slot.
It's a death slot on Fridays.
Well, I mean, it's more of just a... the only reason it's like a well-known thing is because it's a thing that's quite been, like, talked about for a while. It doesn't necessarily mean that a show that airs on Friday night is definitely going to be cancelled.
No, it's just a thing, doesn't mean it.
Let's try going up.
Karma thing, whatever, I don't know. Not karma. You know what I mean?
It's like that thing on the on those American football games or whatever they're called, where the guy has an injury if he's on the front cover.
I don't know of that. You will have to elaborate. I demand it, because I'm an awful person.
Yeah, apparently, what are they called? You know how we have like FIFA and stuff Life, and they have their American football games.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's this thing where if the... Or maybe it is our FIFA, I don't know, but apparently there's this thing where if they're on the front cover of the game, then in real life they're going to have an injury while they're playing the game.
I have never heard that before.
Yes.
But I don't really follow sports. It's not me. I'm not even into like esports, to be honest. Like, and I play some of the games that are like represented in esports. Like I like Smash Brothers. I like Heroes of the Storm. I know Heroes of the Storm's not as big, but StarCraft. I like StarCraft, and that at least used to have a pretty big esports scene. So, do you watch any esports? Is that your thing? I know you watch. I know you watch like speedruns a lot.
Yeah, speedruns is more my thing. I've watched some Counter-Strike when there was some tournaments of that going on, and a little bit of League of Legends.
Alright, League of Legends is a game I've tried to get into a few times, but I'm just not. I just prefer single-player games. This is the honest truth of it. Like I'm not a competitive. Like even if it's like a good multiplayer game like Smash Brothers or Overwatch or whatever, I just prefer single-player experiences because I'm an antisocial mook.
And I'm exactly the same in that. I play these
like,
too.
Which is kind of why I hope they like add like a campaign mode to Overwatch. I mean, it would be cool though, because like there's lots of story and lore behind it. They said before it came out that there wouldn't be one, but they also.
It would be awesome though.
I mean, it doesn't. They never necessarily said it was going to be that way forever. They just said that that was not a planned feature in the game.
That's a lot of enemies.
That's a lot of enemies.
Oh, the best part of the level.
Kingdom Valley.
Now, I thought this was so cool. This part right here.
See, it's weird. I've spent so much time because I watch Game Grumps a lot, and I spend so much time. Like I watch like new Game Grumps, but occasionally I'll like go back and rewatch old Game Grumps, and I usually end up watching like the same parts over and over again, just because I like them and I want to watch them again.
Just go
but
watch the hits.
But like, I always really liked when they were playing through this part of the game when they were doing Sonic 06. It was just really funny because like they had spent so much time like dying, running out of lives on like the regular part of the level, and like having to do the trials again. And then they got to this part, and they were like, they was really on edge because this part, it's like, oh my god,
Don't die! It's a freaking lost.
And they said the music like feels like it's the end of their life.
It
like
does actually. The music does kind of set the tone for that.
See, this is cool from like a spectacle standpoint, but
Oh yeah, I mean the water's rising up and Sonic's running on it, so it's actually really cool.
just gameplay's bad because max speed parts play terribly. Also, that stupid animation. Why is that there?
I don't know. Then you
hate
do
that
like flips and stuff before. But no, it
In
doesn't.
like one of the trailers, he did do like a somersault when he jumped from platform to platform or whatever, or ledge to ledge, whatever. But and then he does this weird, stupid. I'm flipping
He's not even
halfway backwards.
His body's not even the right way for how the wind would be kissing him.
It drives me insane. I hate it a lot.
Also, remember when we were talking about his mouth before?
Yes.
Well, I clipped out of Egg Genesis once using that Sky Gem, and when he was going down, I could see the bottom of his face. And normally, I don't think he has a mouth on him, but this time he did have a mouth, and it was on the side of his face. But he had another mouth on the other side of his face.
I've seen similar such things. It is very, very strange when that happens. That's what they actually do that with like newer Sonic renders. Well, in like Generations, I know they did it. Like they actually render two mouths, and they just toggle between which one is visible depending on the context.
Oh, that's good.
Or at least with some situations they do that. Other times they just always have it on one side, particularly.
Oh yeah, shit's happening in the story, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
The egg carrier.
It's
is
time for some emotions, which
The
Jason will do for us.
So how come Eggman always has like a way of escaping when his machines explode, but this time he just doesn't, and they just die?
Because they tried to make this game realistic, so they killed him.
But then when you actually defeat him, he literally falls out of like his machine, and he's like,
Oh, he does.
like he's like got his like he's like on a seat that's like just plummeting to the earth, and yet he survives that, but he can't survive just a regular explosion.
I find that really funny because he hits something on the egg carrier and it makes a little beep sound effect and he flies off.
There's still a way to change this.
It's like when
Wait.
George Lucas changed Star Wars post sound effects for when the stormtrooper hit his head.
If we return to an earlier
There,
point in time,
if we return to... Sorry, I'm talking over it, but I can't actually hear the game, because we have a setup where I can see the video over Skype, but I can't hear the audio.
Yeah, Skype is dumb, it should let us hear this stuff.
No, I mean, I don't mind, because it's like I can still see the game in real time. Because we are in different parts of the world, or rather the country, which is still different parts of the world, I guess.
Yeah, but like 6 hours away or something.
So, like, we're recording this afar.
Silver.
But I don't mind because I've like played this game a bunch of times. I pretty much know the delivery on half of these lines, and I know how terrible it is too.
Yeah, it's the same delivery Jason always does.
And it could change your future too.
Oh, it's great.
Oh,
Should change your future too.
should change your future too.
That's like exactly how he just said it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just save
it's for all your for those who really want loads of like Sonic voice actor jokes that are funny and charming and funny, go to Balina Productions. He does many great things on his channel. He's a talented man.
Hmm.
I'm plugging him. Can I plug him on your thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not like I know him personally or anything, but he's cool. He's a cool guy. I just like to shout out cool people unless they. Well, hell, I'll probably shout them out anyway.
I've done that with Nerdcubed a couple of times, I'm pretty sure.
Nothing wrong with shouting out people you like, even if they don't need it. Not that we would give them much anyway, because we're just little people on the internet. No, don't. I don't have a big giant sub slimer base. Lady in waiting.
Yeah,
So
she's
yeah,
got
this-
voice acting for this.
Wait, does she?
Yeah, so she's the one who was talking to me before then, as Tails.
Oh, so she's clearly one of the advisors.
Ah, yeah, she's the one with the glasses.
So this is when you've got to ring the bells, right?
Yeah, she says talk to former researchers, and I believe they tell you to ring the bells, but you can just ring them anyway.
Yeah.
Right, I think the Sky Gem is available now.
Is that the one that you throw a zippy zap and you go dashing towards it?
Yep. Oh, I love this gem. Oh my god, it's so good. Also, check out this first person mode. There's some clipping.
Yeah, I remember the Sky Blue Gem. It's still a little weird that you can just get all the Chaos Emeralds, but not turn into Supersonic.
Hmm.
You'd think that you'd get that from like buying all of them.
Yeah. Well, we were going to be able to turn to Supersonic, but then no.
Something happened to your recording.
What?
Um,
Oh, my
your
my capture card's doing. It's blinking for some reason.
technical difficulties, folks. We got an error message.
Oh, what's this? Recording failed. Contents are copyright protected.
That is.
This is the Xbox 360, not the PS3.
It's weird because it only just came up after you've been like playing it this whole time. So
The Xbox 360 doesn't even have HDCP.
this is why they use splitters. Are splitters even allowed? I don't know if they're. They say they're illegal, but I've never heard of anybody getting arrested for using a splitter before. Because I mean, what's
Right.
the crime? You record footage in HD.
I don't know. I think we should sort this and figure this out now.
Well, all right. For the part where the video disappeared, just replace it with like an image of something silly. So that way you still
Yeah,
got
like
the
a
audio.
meme or something.
Ew, dude, no. Put up a picture of God, I'm trying to think. something funny. Oh, just. But find a picture of that picture of like Sonic shrugging, and then put like a caption or just a picture of Sonic. I don't know, something like that. It's up to you. It's your video. I'm too lazy to think of anything. See,
Okay.
if I was editing this, I would be like browsing Google, like what could I use? What could I use?
Well,
Alrighty.
I guess we'll be back after this.
We'll be back, folks.